Jobs report came out today. Just sit down, buckle up. This is gonna be a tough conversation. We're just gonna start. We're gonna show you the numbers first. The August unemployment report was released. I don't know who's behind all these numbers, but we got questions. We got to have a conversation. The expectations of the August unemployment numbers: 725,000 payrolls added in August. The actual was 235,000. This is about as bad of a miss as you can get. I mean, literally, the numbers came in. The expectations were 3 times higher than the actual. What? We're off by 65%? Who's getting fired for that? Like, the expectations were 725,000, and it came in at 235,000.
These numbers are hard to predict.
They're hard to predict, but what y'all been doing for the last 30 days? Like, God damn, that was bad. They missed by 66%, give or take. August total was the worst since January. So much for the economy's recovering. Indeed, estimates that are about 10.5 million open roles. Congratulations, great job, world record. Never been more open roles than there are today in the U.S. economy. Great work, everyone. This month saw an increase of about 400,000 in those who said they couldn't work for pandemic-related reasons. 400,000 people all of a sudden said, we can't work. What? How does that happen? There's 5.6 million people now that say they can't work because of pandemic-related reasons. I'm positive there are some people who can't work because of pandemic-related reasons. 400,000 new people? There's more people who decided that they can't work now because of pandemic-related reasons than payrolls that were added in the month of August. Almost 2 times more. What's going on? What is happening? How does this make any sense? Someone, please explain to me. I'm just a regular dude who's trying to understand. How is it that 2 times more people say in the 18 months after the pandemic, after the recession ended, sorry, I can no longer participate in the job market because of pandemic-related reasons? 2 times more people said that in the month of August than people who actually got a job. What is going on? Are the numbers wrong? Or is the world just mad? I have no clue. We have 2 charts for you. Big miss. You know when Bloomberg, I believe this is, uses the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which we outsourced to Bloomberg. Great job, Bloomberg.
Thanks,
We
Bloomberg.
should give you
Shout
guys a
out.
raise. Appreciate. I think it was actually CNBC who made this.
See you at the Christmas party.
It's BYOB though. Don't get carried away.
Don't be getting crazy.
BYOB.
Don't be coming to our Christmas party thinking you're going to get drunk for free. The big miss, payrolls increased by far less than forecasts. I mean, you got to give them credit. Whoever put this on the chart that said big miss as the title, and then they had to explain it in the next sentence. They said payrolls increased by far less, like much more, I don't know what else we could say. Then forecast unemployment rate falls. So when you start to look at this is the smallest gain since January. Important to call out 2 things. 1, it is a gain. We did add jobs in August. That is a net positive in the sense that we added it. Not good that we did it with such a small amount. 2, as John alluded to, these are very, very hard to predict. I can't do better, right? To be clear, John and Joe can't do better. But I can tell you that if I made a prediction on a number like this, that was only, 30, 45 days away, and I was off by 60+%, I probably would stop. Like, I probably would just stop trying to predict the number if I'm off by that much. And so the good news is that the unemployment rate has fallen now to 5.2%, but we're still at 5+% unemployment in our country. We have 10.5 million jobs open, the most that the U.S. economy has ever had open. It would not surprise me if we cross over 11 million open roles before the end of the year. So all that fear mongering about automation, about robotics, about everyone's going to lose their job, baloney. There's literally more open jobs now than there ever has been in the U.S. economy. But somehow, some way, we only added 235,000 payrolls in August. Thoughts?
So what's driving this, right? Like, is it companies not wanting to, people not wanting to go back to work because of the Delta variant? Is it government intervention and stimulus checks? Is it people's savings rate went up this year, so they're being a little more picky? What is driving it, right? Like, how do we get out of this?
Bro, 400,000 people claim that they can't work because of pandemic-related reasons.
Yeah, but like I don't even know what that means, right?
They don't either.
You know what I mean? Like I have no idea what that means.
Nobody knows, Sway. Nobody knows. Ain't nobody knows, Sway.
Keep saying that. I don't know what that
Yeah, I
means.
just don't know what that even means, right? Like pandemic-related reasons, that could mean anything.
Bro, just think about this for a second. 2 times more people decided that they can't work because of pandemic-related reasons than the people who decided to get a job in August.
Yeah, they're like we added jobs, but twice as many people said they ain't going back.
5.6 million Americans. Think of these numbers for a second, right? I'm not a mathematician. I just say the numbers that they tell us, and then we just do some comparisons. This is like the Walmart version of economics, where we just literally look at numbers.
We're bargain hunting.
Yeah, and we just ask super simple questions. Like you guys got the models, you got the charts, the graphs, you got all the crazy stuff. We just ask simple questions. There's 10.5 million roles open in America. Most there's ever been, world record. 5.6 million people say they can't work because of pandemic-related reasons. What? How do you decide that? What does that mean? Is it health-related? Okay, there's probably legitimate reasons why it's health-related. Is it psychologically related? Maybe. Okay, there's probably reasonable things that you could say there. Is it economically related? Like, can you literally lose your job and be in such a bad financial position that you then say you can't get a job and work in the workforce, and that's a pandemic-related reason? Sounds crazy, but like I'm sure there's somebody somewhere who has a reasonable kind of rational thought behind that. But the problem is that we don't know. And so when you have 10.5 million jobs open, but 5.6 million people saying that they can't work for pandemic reasons, like, again, I'm not a genius. I didn't go to Harvard, but like, maybe we should take some of the people and help fill some of the jobs. And then maybe what we should also do is start asking questions as to how these numbers are calculated. The fact that The Economist and those that were creating the expectations thought 725,000 people, 725,000 payrolls were going to get added in August. And it came in at 235,000. Like, if we don't fire anyone,
That's a fireable offense right there.
do they at least have a conversation? Like if you and I were like going somewhere for work and I was like, Joe, in 30 days, there's going to be a number reported. Your job is to figure out what that number is going to be.
I'm going to give you a team of a bunch of people to help also. It's not just
and
you.
I'm also going to give you data.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you all the information you need. Figure out what the number is going to be. And you said to me, 725,000 and it came in at 235,000. If you were just an employee and we were like colleagues, I'd fire you. If you were my brother, I'd smack you. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I mean, that's a number you could have pulled out of a hat and probably gotten closer to.
Hey, give him credit. It's trending in the right direction. It's like, hey, you said it was going to be positive.
You want to bet?
They are consistently inconsistent.
You want to make a bet?
We will.
Right
Sure.
now, we've looked at zero data. I'll bet you right now, there's a 50-50 shot we're more accurate than they are for the month of August or for the month of September, the one that's coming up. I'll call it right now. 450,000 payrolls get added in September.
He doesn't even have to see the data.
I don't need to see the data. There's a 50-50 shot. I'm more accurate than they
probably
are.
a pretty. I'm with you on 450. I like that
450.
guess.
That's best business show research team.
All right, I'll take-
450,000 jobs in September. You heard it here first. We made the prediction on September 3rd. Economists.
Looking at
Let's
no
go.
data, no anything.
No, and you
450.
guys go do all your calculations. Go be wizards. Go use your calculators, your freaking pen protectors or pocket protectors. Go whatever. Go do all your nonsense. We call it 425,000 right now in September.
Whoa,
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 whoa, whoa. We were
425
at
now.
450
Oh,
now.
450, whatever. And look, it doesn't even matter. Literally, we don't even know our own number. We're still going to be better off than you. Fools. Come on. Like, what is going on here?
I'm in on that. Yeah, 450.
450 seems about right.
450,000 jobs. You heard it here first in September, right? Like, come on. And by the way, if we're right, they all better get fired. If I find out who creates these numbers and we literally just picked a number out of our ass and we are more accurate than the Economist,
We're mailing them this video for sure.
Oh, we're not only are we mailing them the video, I'm calling their boss up saying, yo, come on, hire me. Listen, I could do a couple of these
It
jobs.
takes me about 5 seconds each month to guess the data. I'll take half their pay. Shit. That sounds pretty good.
I mean, what is going on here? Like, by the way, I promise you, if we're more accurate than the Economist, you better stay off the internet when the job report comes out next month.
Pump Boys Motors with the economic predictions.
Listen, you would have had a better job literally putting 2 treats out for a dog and saying high or low, and the dog might have got it right. The dog had a better shot than the economy.
The dogs that pick the Super Bowl winners, you pick the number
He's
next
like
time.
over under 500. The dog's like under.
What is going on here? This is atrocious. And again, we understand it's complex, but like you can't be this wrong. There's no way you can be this wrong. And I don't care what your reasoning behind it is. There's no way you can be this wrong and still try to look me in the face and tell me you know what the numbers in September. Hey guys, bang, bang. Thanks so much for watching the Best Business Show today. And don't forget to check out our partner, SoFi. They make all this possible. They're a super app that lets you save, spend, borrow, earn, and invest all from one single platform. And if you go there today and you sign up for a SoFi Invest account, you can get between $5 and $1,000 for free from SoFi. Not everyone's obviously gonna get $1,000, but everyone gets something. Don't say that I never did anything for you. Go check them out at SoFi.com/pomp, download the app, and go ahead and open an account. SoFi.com/pomp, and make sure you come back and watch more of the Best Business Show. We're gonna build the biggest business show in the world, and we need your help.